afternoon, and welcome to my post-AAMI series team review for 2022. So AAMI series is done. Plenty of carnage, gotta be honest, but overall, look, we've been dealt, I want to say like a small hand down back. It's been tough. Like, you want to start 4 premium mids, but you just can't. I don't think. I mean, you can, but you're missing out elsewhere, and it's just not ideal. So we'll go through the team. At D1, I have Jack Crisp. He's not moving anytime soon. I don't have Jake Lloyd or Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall's obviously injured, but apparently he's training. And Jake Lloyd, I think we'll get him cheaper. It's just, I don't know how cheap, but I can't see him getting away from us, so I can just pick him up later. And if he's my first upgrade, depending on how defender rookies go, it's fine. Whereas Crisp, he looked good, I thought, in the midfield. Taylor Adams, I think, hopefully comes back because, you got to win that ball a bit. He's more like your outside, grab it, kick it into the forward line, all that crap. But I actually quite liked it. I think he scored like 111 Supercoach, so can't really go wrong. Durability, will play 22 games. You don't have to worry about that at all. Jordan Ridley as D2. I'm not overly set on this just yet. I prefer accumulators than interceptors down back. But with Kelly hopefully playing round 1, according to Bombers fans, look, there's value there when Kelly plays. So if he's named, well, I'll keep Ridley. If not, I might take a punt elsewhere, or I might just keep it as it is, depending on everything else. Jaden Short, I still back what I said. Short should average more than Ridley this season and play 22 games. I think in the AAMI series he had like 26 kicks or something, and that was in like a 6-quarter type role. I think it was the first game, second game. Well, it was one of them, but yeah, he kicked shitloads, and then the second one he just pretty much did the same thing. I think he had like 130 Supercoach score. He's a I think he's like ownership doubled or something. It was like 9-10%, and it went up to like 22 or 21% after that AAMI series game. So yeah, lock him in. He'll make money. Next up, Lockie Whitfield. He's got through the games unscathed, as far as I'm aware of, and he actually looked quite good. I think probably just you lock him in. He's 500k. He'll make money. As you can see, like with the 3 that I've got, not Crisp, but mainly hopefully Ridley, Short, Whitfield, they'll all make money instead of like loading up on like your Lloyds. And apparently Stewart's fine. I think he's birth of his kid or something. Was why he didn't play the AAMI series, so it's not injury concern if you didn't know. Look, I'm not going to pay up too much just on Crisp. Next up we got Hewitt. He's playing midfield. I mean, what more do you want? 400k player. Average, I want to predict lowest is 90, highest 100. I don't think he'll get to 105, but I think, bare minimum 90. If he gets any less than that, then we'll have to think about it. But yeah, I'll probably hold him if he maintains high 90s. Josh Gibkiss, he's pretty much locked. I think they've got like 3 backmen out or something, and I think Dylan Grimes needed surgery on a finger or something. He's in doubt for round 1. Like, Gibkiss will play. I thought he played well from the limited vision I saw, but I'll take any defender rookies because there ain't much of them, unfortunately. Next up, we got Paddy McCartan. He's actually survived the first 2 games, which is good. And just based on those performances, he will be playing round 1. 157k. I think you just lock him in. Just hope he doesn't get knocked out or whatever. De Koning, Don't get overly sucked in if you haven't got him already, just with that game that you saw against Gold Coast. Tom Stewart's not in. It's obviously going to affect him negatively, but look, if he's named, I'll just sit him on the bench. It'd probably be a slow burn, but it is what it is, I guess. The other one was Mitch Hinge, and as I'm 3:20 recording this, apparently he hurt his AC joint in training, and he hasn't trained all week apparently. So get him out of your teams if you do have him. Swap him for someone else. People have been saying Heath Chapman from Fremantle, if you got the cash for it. If not, you might just have to change your structure a bit. But yeah, it's not too difficult, I wouldn't think. Now midfields, I got McRae M1. That's not going to change. Not much else needs to be said really. Now I've actually got rid of Jack Steele for Took, and I'll explain why. Yeah, I got sucked in with that game against Geelong. I know you don't change your premiums with pre-season games, but that was actually my first time properly watching Took, and man, just looks like he's playing fast forward. Like he's just balls down the half back line, one kick, goes into the half forward line, out of bounds. I'll just quickly throw it in, and Took's there, and the guy who he was on is on the wing. He's trying to catch up. He just looks like if Gold Coast wins 10 plus games, he wins the Brownlow for mine. And I also had a look at the statistics, and Jack Steele, I feel you can grab later on. I think out of the big four, Oliver and Steele are the two that are most likely to drop in price. So I'm taking that punt. Now I'm backing in Took to at least match Steele until he drops it, which I think he will. He just looks like he's just going to continue on from where he left off. It was actually fantastic to see. So, look, no knock on Steele, but not too much of a knock. But yeah, I think I'll take that punt. Next up, Lockie Neal. He's done everything that we want him to do. Not much else to be said. Just lock him in if you don't have him. Good luck. Next up, Matt Rao. He looked fantastic. There's a few things he probably needs to improve on. I don't think he took a mark or something for the whole day, which probably isn't great. But what did he score? 120 or something? Supercoach score. If he's fit, he scores, and very best, he somehow becomes a premium, which I doubt. But he could also be a very easy luxury trade come the buys. So, look, I've actually got him in. I'm holding him for now. Yeah, no, I believe in him, I reckon. Next up, Jared Berry. I've seen all that we needed to from Berry. He's a lock. Get him in. Or not. Easier for me. Horn Francis. I know people are getting rid of him. He's going to score 80s each week. He'll make 150k in a month, 2 months. Well, yeah, maybe less than 2 months, but yeah, I got no doubt in him. He'll do what he needs to do. You could probably hold him to the buys, flip him, done. Same with Dacos and Ward. I think they'll all make their cash. You could probably hold all three of them till the buys. I struggle to see. You could argue Ward because when Titch and O'Meara are back, he'll probably get pushed out to a wing. But the other two, I think you hold probably till the buys, hopefully, and then just flip them. But yeah, Ward, everyone would have seen his game. Here's the thing, right? So let's say Ward played average, say he scored, I want to say 75, 80 Supercoach score. I don't know if many people would have had him. I probably would have even got rid of him myself, maybe. But he came out and he showed why he's a top 10 draft pick. If you don't have these 3 players, I think you just got to get him in. They are the top 3, and they should all be field options, in my opinion. On the bench, you got rid of Dylan Stevens. I figured just out of those top 4, which one could you afford to cut? And I just thought, well, Stevens. There's probably no knock if you can afford it and you really want the pick, but I think we've just seen more out of these 3 than him. So, yeah. But I've got Saligo. He played in the AAMI series. He played okay. I mean, same with Hugh or Howe or what? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Like, if they're both named round 1, I think I'll just chuck them on the bench. It's the same with McDonald. I'm trying to, well, obviously wait until the teams are revealed, but if all 3 are named or anybody else, I'll just put them on the bench. I don't want to field any of them. Won't happen. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Now, Ruck, so got Gordon and Grundy. I jumped off Darcy when he did his, I think it was a finger splint or a thumb splint or whatever. As soon as I heard that, I was like, at that time, it was 3 injuries in 3 weeks. And I immediately swapped to Gorn. This was pre-AAMI. And I saw Gorn play, I think it was Carlton. And I thought, yeah, this is... What was I thinking? It's Gorn. It's... Yeah. Look, I got no doubt in Darcy's ability. I think his dream time to Supercoach average was like doubled. It was like something like 42 or something dream time, and then like 95 Supercoach score because he just got like, yeah, something like, it was like 20 something hit outs, and like shitloads of them were hit outs to advantage. But comes the season, if you actually watched him play, I got little snippets of it. He did not look like he was ready for round 1. And I do understand the ceiling's there, like he might drop a 190, maybe. And I know people are taking that risk, but I've always been a set and forget. And if you pick Darcy, he's going to be set and worry each and every week, each and every quarter, really. So, look, if you want to pick him, go for it. But I jumped the gun ages ago, and I haven't looked back since. And Grundy, yeah, look, he's fine. I think he got crunched by Bruce, who got suspended. So he's out for a week. But yeah, Grundy's fine from what I've heard. So no problems there. Jack Hayes, people are worrying because of Ryder coming back. The only thing that I keep telling people is that, what is he, 33, 34, and he has a lingering Achilles injury. And Saints, this is like a week ago, said that he may not be, like, he's behind in recovery. So I don't think he plays round 1, maybe not even round 2, and hopefully not round 3 either, so Jack Hayes can make some cash, because I think he'll make a decent chunk of coin if he plays the first 3 weeks. If he doesn't play, obviously we'll fix it up. I've got 32k in here, so I can fiddle with it. First up, in our forward line is Josh Dunkley. Dunkley, his shoulders held up. He's done everything right the first 2 weeks. You lock him in and you forget about it. Zach Butters, he, from all reports, again, I saw little bits and pieces of that game. He played mid, just fantastic. He did what Ken Hinkley has said he was going to do. He's playing mid. I think you'd lock him in over Heaney. Heaney, I was watching the game. I actually watched that game, and Heaney was like forward for like the whole quarter. I'm like, oh no, bro. And that was it. And I'm like, yeah, I jumped off. Horse, mate. Doesn't know which haystack to eat from. Oh, Heaney's an upgrade target. He's still good for 90, I think. Like, yeah, he went big against North, but North and, North. I think most half-decent teams are going to go off against him. So, yeah. I got Cogs in the forward line. I was tinkering. I did have him in my midfield for a bit, but I ended up putting him back down forward. Played both games, very strong. Looks good. Yeah, I think he'll make 150, 200k. Easy. Easy. Grab him if you don't have him. Now, next up, next two, argue 2.5, or 3, really. You got Mitch McGovern, Tristan Zeri. The other one's Will Brody. I've gone with these two. I know the history for McGovern. It's pretty shit house, let's be honest. The hammies are not great, but he's playing a very uncontested role. He's playing that just interceptor down back. He looked pretty good. I think he scored like a 70 and an 80 in the first 2 games. That, I think, is enough if he can do that for the first 2 months, if he lasts 2 months. But when he plays like minimum an 80, I'm happy. That'd be fantastic. And Zeri came in over Will Brody. I think I had Will Brody here. Look, Fife, for Will Brody, Fife wasn't in. And I saw Zeri's game and he played first ruck. Like, 200k player playing first ruck. He was, according to the Supercoach and Dreamtime scores, he was like bog, best on. So yeah, first ruck playing as a forward. That's a free hit. That's a free swing, no worries. And Rochelle, he has done everything right in the first 2 games. He will be debuting. I would say he's got same chance as these 3. There's no way they don't play him. He's kicked 3 goals in both pracky games. He's done his job basically. When Crom have been shit house, same as most, well, half the teams there, North, Hawthorn. He's just stepped up, Ward stepped up, etc. And on the bench, I've got Nick Martin, 102k. I've got both 102k rookies. Martin plays. I don't know what he scores. I want to say maybe 50s, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. And it's the same with Dixon. I mean, he played. I don't think he scored too well. I think it was a 45 or something, but he was going at about 50-something% disposal efficiency, which is that's pretty shit ass. But if I can get 50s out of them for a while, then look, I mean, you take it any day of the week, and look, 32k in the bank. I'll just upgrade one of them. Actually, I think I can upgrade 2 of them to 117k, or one of them to 123 plus k. So yeah, whatever happens. I think the season starts 7 days. It's going to be good. It's going to be good fun. It's going to see what carnage happens over the next week. Yeah, so that'll be it, I think, for me till then. Other than that, take care. Hope your Supercoach team's doing well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.